Hey guys, how you doing? It's Kevin here from Start Fresh Personal Training, and this is kind of my shift worker fit master plan series. Okay, so those of you that don't know me, I'm actually a shift worker. I have been for 17 years, and during that time, I was very overweight, and uh, yeah, so for the last 7 years, basically, I've not only lost 20 odd kilos, but I've actually kept it off for 7 years, which is quite extraordinary in itself. A lot of people tend to lose weight and then put it back on, and I was used to be that person, but now I've managed to keep it off for a long time. So during night shift, okay, um, massive struggle for me it used to be, and it is for so many people I talk to work nights for clients and people you see on the internet and questions. And one of the big things that comes up is what are healthy snacks for night shift workers, and that's what this video is about. But before I go on, okay, can you please just give my channel a subscribe at the bottom? It'd be really awesome, just so you don't miss out on these shift worker tips. And yeah, and if you like it, give me a comment, give me a like, and if you find it useful, then let me know. So moving forward, okay, let's go back a little bit. Whoops. So why on earth did I put this together? Well, I already just said a lot of people struggle with shift work and snacking in particular, and a lot of it comes down to is that those environments lend themselves people bringing in lots of junk food, so like cakes, biscuits, sweets, vending machines, convenient kind of stuff. And what tends to happen as well is that you obviously know this yourself as a shift worker, that we actually crave sugar-laden sweet foods in the middle of the night. Um, Not everyone does, admittedly, but lots of people do. And there's a reason for that, okay? And gee, do you want a donut? If there was one there, I'm sure you'd want it, wouldn't you? All right. So basically, it comes down to our hunger hormones are out of whack, and simply the main hunger hormones that regulate our hunger are leptin and ghrelin. So leptin essentially is a hormone made by our fat cells, and it decreases your appetite. So generally, when we've eaten, this hormone is secreted and tells us that we're full. And ghrelin is a hormone that increases the appetite and helps play a role in our body weight. But what happens when you work night shifts and when you're tired and you get long hours of work? And it's not even just night shift workers. It could be if you're really tired. These become completely out of whack, all right? And what happens is your ghrelin hormone gets elevated, your leptin kind of comes down. So you really haven't got a lot of control over your appetite, and it's very difficult to muster up that willpower at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning when you're starving, hungry, you're tired, and there's sweet food available. Okay, so it's really difficult to do. And I'm going to give you some tips in a minute of how I do it. Basically the main rule of thumb that you want to abide by. And if you do those things, you're going to be absolutely fine. You never need to worry again. All right. So night shift problems, okay. Big thing, you either gain or lose weight. There's two camps. Some people have no appetite whatsoever on night shift. I'm the opposite. I get really hungry. I'm tired. And obviously, if you've got no appetite, and if you work lots of night shifts, you're not eating a lot of calories, therefore you might lose some weight. Weight gain, on the other hand, where you basically consume a lot more calories than you need because of the hunger and because your body is fighting for sweet foods to essentially keep you awake, okay, because you want the energy because you're tired. Then some people get digestion problems, get constipations, get a bit of diarrhea, gas and heartburn. And the other thing is just massive munchies. I mean, I get massive munchies, and you probably feel the same way as well. I'm not going to go into all of these right now and just touch base on a few, right? And you'll all appreciate that as well, how you feel when you see your bed after working night shift. All right, so the general rule of thumb, okay, and I hate these general rule of thumbs because they don't work very well, and there's somebody that's chucked out some information and tell you what you should do, not how to do it. Anything else, which is what I'm going to go into. So generally, if you do get heartburn or spicy, or that sort of thing, it is best to avoid, high fat, fried or spicy foods, okay? And that's kind of general anyway. You don't want to be eating fried snacks anyway. Just if you want to lose some weight and be healthy, they're just going to be, going to kick everything out of whack, and try to avoid as best you can. Skip sweet snacks, really easier said than done, okay? Everyone says do it. Have you ever tried it? Really difficult. Again, food's high in sugar, easy to say, hard to do. Cut down on caffeine, big one. you know, it's easy to say, really hard to do, because when you're tired, you're going to reach for the things that's going to hopefully perk you up a little bit, because you've got a job to do, you need your concentration, and, you know, cutting down on caffeine is a big thing. And in general for that, what I tend to do and what tends to work is I won't have any caffeine 4 to 5 hours before I go to bed. And that's just generally anyway, even if I'm on a day shift, I wouldn't have a coffee in the afternoon, because it kind of stimulates your brain to stay awake. So rule of thumb, avoid caffeine if you can, and any energy drinks within about 4 to 5 hours of bedtime, and you'd feel a big change in that. Drink more water, obviously. Really, really important to drink more water, as you know. And a couple of the reasons are is that, you know, when your blood volume is you know, increases a little bit, and it helps with nutrients go into your brain essentially. So when you start, if you really dehydrated from drinking caffeine and all those other things, you're going to feel a bit more sluggish anyway. But if you drink more water and you eat better food, more nutrients get to your brain more efficiently, and you feel a bit more awake. That's pretty much general guidelines. And active breaks, this is a massive one for me. This is really good. All right. If you're somebody that sits at a desk job for a long period of time at night time, and I'm one of those people, you know, I do literally get up and go for a walk around the station for a little while. I walk up and down the stairs for 2 or 3 minutes, go for a walk outside in the cold, whatever it is, or even in the summer. And what you find is that exercise will actually stimulate you a little bit. You feel a bit better, okay? But these are kind of general rules of thumbs. Easy to say, quite hard to do. But anyway, so this is my rule, okay? This is what I found has worked for me, being somebody that's kept my weight off for 7 years, okay? You got to remember that. Oh, I work in shifts. And it's the rule of 200 calories. Boom, drop that bomb. People are going to go, what? Oh, yeah, you know, need to eat healthy and everything else. And you do. I'm not going to take it away. You do need to eat healthy. But let's just think about this in real terms. Somebody has brought in some cake. Somebody has brought in some sweets, and you're craving some stuff. The way I have found is that if you have a 200-calorie snack of whatever you want, you're going to be fine, okay? Because 200 calories in the budget of your calories for the whole day and night, and I talk about calories all the time as the main way of losing weight. A 200-calorie snack can fit into most diets, okay, without any sort of adverse effects. So if there's a piece of cake there, or something sweet that you want, go for it, but try and keep the 200-calorie-ish rule, and you're going to be absolutely fine. So that can be whatever you like it to be. Then you're not going to be battling with the cravings, okay, because you've already satisfied the craving. It's only 200 calories, and you're going to mentally, you're going to find that, you know, your little craving has been satisfied as well. So the rule of 200 calories, okay, big bomb drop, absolutely going to work wonders for you, okay, but it means you need to track this stuff. Okay, so next one. How on earth do you know if it's 200 calories? Well, you just track it on MyFitnessPal. I'm a massive proponent of MyFitnessPal because it's such an easy way of logging your calories. It gives you 100%, you know, way of tracking what you're doing. Because if you sit there and eat without thinking about it, without logging it, you could quite easily eat 500 or 600 calories without even thinking about it. But if you track it into MyFitnessPal, you know what it is. Therefore, the rule of 200 calories would become very, very important for you. If you're somebody that eats 1,800 calories per day, and you work at night shifts, track your calories between midnight and midnight. Therefore, at 2 o'clock in the morning, if you want to have something sweet, have it, log it, move on, have a good meal, have a good breakfast. Next one. Okay, so that's just going to be the 200-calorie rule. Next one. So obviously, you know, I'm going to say you need to have healthy snacks. You need to prepare healthy snacks. Massive, you know, you can't get away from it really. And if you want to lose weight and you want to be healthier, then this is going to be the way to go. All right. Yes, you have your, you know, sugar cravings if you want, but if you do it this way, you're going to find that your cravings are not going to be there in the first place. So I always say protein plus one. Okay. So protein plus one simply means have a good quality protein powder if you want to invest in it. Or it could be jerky or something high protein, plus one. And I say plus one, it could be any one of these. It could be some nuts, protein shake and some nuts, it could be protein shake and a banana, protein shake and some oats, protein shake and some yogurt. Right there, that's giving you five healthy snacks that you can take into work with you without even thinking about it. And if you do these protein plus ones I've just said there, you're going to be high in fiber, high in good fats, sugar if you want fruit, sweetness if you want yogurt, oats, and the protein is something sweet anyway. And you've got everything that you need to have a quality nighttime snack, all right? Protein plus one, really think about that. Easy to remember. Again, it'll be about 200 calories. You will, Average size banana would be about 100, 150. Scoop of protein and water would be about 100, 150. About 200, maybe 3, depending on the size of the banana and the size of your shake. But that'll be a really, really good way to get yourself on track. So coming to the end of my little presentation here, okay, I've got, as you can see, a little ebook for you guys, all right? It's basically 30 200-calorie healthy snacks you can easily prepare on the go, and it's certainly going to be helpful for night shift. And you can download that down below. Really, really valuable, guys. It's 30 snacks, all 200 calories. All the information has come out of MyFitnessPal, so I've gone into MyFitnessPal, loaded up 30 snacks, put them all on a document, and you can have it. So the weights in there, the size, the ingredients is all in there for you to do, okay? And you can download that below in the form of an ebook, okay? Some other really cool goodies in there as well for you to help you on night shift, and this is going to be awesome for you. So obviously download that below. It's going to be awesome. And also, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Give me a like. Hopefully you found this useful. Give me a like and a share. Really, really keen to see how you go and what shifts you're working, what job you do. Would be awesome just to interact with you guys and meet you, see where you are. And that's it from me. So as always, guys, as I always say, okay, start afresh, because if you don't make a change today, how will tomorrow be any different? Cheers.